Hey guys, Mike here from Panther Hollow Sporting Optics. I hope this video finds you well. Well, we got a bunch of stuff on the table today. So this video is going to be about what's on the table. Kind of a little introduction of videos that's going to be coming up, okay? Kind of to start off here, let's start off talking about thermals. I don't know how many of you guys out there are into thermals that watch my videos. I'm fairly new to it. I'm learning. I've had this thermal here. This is a 35-400 by Athlon. You can tell it's a rifle scope type thermal. I really like the layout on the scope. The buttons are easy to use. It's very intuitive. They have the Gen 2s out now, which have a little bit different software in them for like bullet drop and all that stuff. You can customize a few things. We're going to get into this deeper because this is Gen 1, so it's about a year old. I've had it. I want to have some experience with it before I actually done a video on it. And again, I sell Athlons. This scope, I purchased this scope as a dealer, so it's a dealer price. It wasn't given to me or anything like that. So I'm just telling you what, for me, starting out, you know, things can be kind of hard. So you kind of want to know, you know, where can I get the best bang for my buck? Well then, keeping that in mind, Athlon produced this year, come out with this year. This is a little 25p Pro, okay? 25 mean it's a smaller optic, is smaller than the 350 obviously, okay? Or 35, I'm sorry, 35-25. So this one's bigger than this guy. Now, the little 25p is really good out to about 200-250 yards as far as identifying creatures like skunks and rabbits. You can kind of tell the difference between the two instead of just seeing a red blob or a white, however you set it, white hot, black hot, whatever you decide to use color wise. And this guy here, now you could definitely tell the difference between that. We actually identified a possum out to, it was right around 350 yards with this guy. You could tell it was a possum. That's pretty impressive for a little 35-400 to me. I've looked through a lot of scopes. I've looked through a lot of expensive thermals, but I have looked through these a lot. Been hunting with this one quite a bit. Just got this in. Been spending about a week behind it. Thermal season ends for us here at the end of this month, which is March. So, long story short, we're going to be doing a little video on these later on. We'll get some shoot through video, or actually you can record on both these through Wi-Fi on your phone. This is my daytime Coyote gun. I've been using this. This is a little 308 with a Redline on it. It's a Redline Corsair. I've done a few videos on Redline and super excited about bringing you some more videos to Redline. Sam, which is the owner of the company, actually sent me a scope. I guess he liked the videos, and he got a hold of me and he sent me a scope here to destroy. So I've never done that before, but we're going to destroy this scope right here. And if you want to put down some colorful, cool ideas on how to destroy a scope, drop them in the comments below, because that's what that video about that scope is going to be about. It's going to be about destroying this scope. We're going to put it on a gun, we're going to dial it in to 0, we're going to shoot it, we're going to take it off, we're going to do some silly stuff to it, we're going to re-zero it, shoot it, make sure it holds 0 still. I don't have a 0 mount, so we will be putting it in and out of mount. 0 mounts are kind of expensive, and I don't want to destroy the mounts that I have along with the scope. You know, scratch it all up. It's probably all they would do to it. You know, one of the things that come to mind is tannerite, putting on some tannerite and blowing it up and seeing it fly up in the air and drop, put it back on again and shoot it. That'd be kind of cool. But yeah, so we're going to do that with this. Another thing I'd like to talk about is these little Redline binoculars. Now, these little things right here are super handy, and I'm saying this because I've used them a lot. These little Redlines have a focus for your right eye. That works really well if your eyes are a little bit different, right and left. And they're super comfortable. We took these to the Grand Canyon. My wife used them. I used them. I use them when I'm coyote hunting to scan the field and see what's going on, or scan the woods and see what's going on during daytime hunting, obviously. If you have a rifle that shoots, that's my doorbell going off in the background. That's actually a sensor that's down the driveway. It lets me know if people here. So somebody's here, but we're gonna keep doing the video. Long story short, guys, check these out. They're 130, 140 bucks, somewhere in there. I don't know exactly what the price is. I've had these for a while. These are little Wildcat Redlines. They're super good for the money. If you lost your more expensive binoculars and you lost these, you probably wouldn't be as sad to lose these. I would, because I really like these binoculars. I've used them enough, they're getting wear on them, that I wouldn't want to lose them just because I've used them so much, okay? Let's talk about Coyote rifles for a second. We're going to go over those too. A lot of guys ask me about different builds, this, that, and the other. The kind of stocks that I like to run, lightweight stocks. These are little trickers. I am not a gray bow dealer. I'm working on that. I do, however, buy a lot of their lightweight stocks. And there's another build right there. It's a 22. This is a 6x47, and this is a 22 Creedmoor, and this guy's a 308. It's not in a tricker. It's kind of a heavier gun. The only reason I'm using a 308 is because I had a junky barrel had a barrel laying around that had some good rifling in it, and I wanted to shoot a little bullet and as fast as I could push it through this gun, so that's what I did. And what you're looking for in a Coyote rifle for me is 0 to 300. You don't have much holdover at 0 to 300, and these three guns here achieve that. So that 0 to 300 yards is what it is for me. You want a flat trajectory. Probably the king of the hill, 22 guys in the 22 caliber, 224, whatever you want to say it. It's probably 22 250. 22 Creedmoor, 22 GT are kind of popping up because they're super cool cartridges too. Now this guy's spitting a 75 grain pill out at 3,400 feet a second. 3,400 feet a second. Now, some guys may run faster than that. I didn't run into pressure yet. I stopped at 3,400 because I kind of want to keep that barrel. That barrel's shooting really well. And that is a Shielding Match Select on this thing. I've been running Bart lines and all those other ones, and I just wanted to shoot something that was not as pricey barrel wise. So I got a Shielding, and I think it's a Shielding Match. It's not a Match Select, it's a Shielding Match. I spun it up, I chambered it, and it shoots really good. It shoots around a 1/2 inch consistently, and that's what you want. 3,400 feet a second, you can't ask for anything else. It makes animals explode, like literally explode. It's crazy. Maybe we can get some of that footage from this guy sometime and put it in the video. That's quite entertaining to watch. This here is a 6x47 with an OMR barrel on it, and it's a pretty capable rifle as far as speed goes. I'm pushing a 100 grain bullet at 3,000 feet a second, so haven't really engaged any animals with it yet. I just got it all put together. It's kind of a gun that I take along in case somebody else is going along with me or somebody else goes thermal hunting with me. I've got an extra gun that's already zeroed, ready to go. I'm hoping, I have high expectations for it. This gun here, right here, however, 110 grain bullet, smoking around 2950, 3,000 feet a second. You really can't ask for much more than that out of a 308. It's probably a little over pressure, but it shoots well. The brass is in good shape, so as long as it's able to handle it, I'm willing to push the limits with this little gun. Another thing we're going to talk about now, these are Hilux rings, and these were sent to me by Hilux to do a review on. If you guys know me, I am not a shield. This is some of the first product that I've received, other than the Wildcats there, that weren't given to me to do a review on. Now, I do honest reviews. Just because somebody gives me something doesn't mean I'm going to tell you that the best thing since sliced bread. And if you don't believe that, go watch my other videos. I don't drink the orange juice when it comes to scope stuff or binos or thermals or whatever. I started this channel based off my experience trying to help you guys save money and hopefully grow this channel by doing so. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do so. It really helps me out. It helps the algorithm if you subscribe. It's good for me. It don't cost you a thing. And later on, you're going to find out that you may want to be a member of the channel, because we're going to be doing something really cool. We're going to be giving away some thermals. And how that's going to work is you're going to have to purchase some swag. And when you purchase that swag, you'll get entered into a drawing for a thermal or a scope of some kind. And we're going to be doing that in the near future. I'm working on the details of that and how that looks, and that's just something to keep in mind. So later on this summer, we're going to be doing some drawings, and if you purchase an item like some swag from us, and it gets to the point where you know 20 or 30 people or 40 people, whatever the cost of the item is, as long as the item is paid for, then you can have a 1 in 50 or 1 in 60 or 1 in 100 chance of winning a nice thermal and not be out a whole bunch of money. I think that would be something of interest. You guys let me know below if you'd be interested in doing something like that. You know, we're talking about maybe 40, 50, 60 bucks, somewhere in there. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to do it. Probably do it like on a credit card. We'll just have a credit card thing set up where you call me and you enter. I take your name and address down, and we'll do a random draw. Okay. Now then, once you win, unless you just want to keep paying, once you win, I would rather you not get into it again and give somebody else a chance of winning. I think that would be the fairest way to do it. I'll keep a list, a computer-generated list of the people that are in the drawing. So if that's something you're interested in, let me know below what you think about that, and give me some ideas on how to tear this guy up. I don't want to cut it in half. I thought about doing that, but I'm going to keep it for the shop after we do our destruction video on it. Just something kind of cool for the shop. I mean, nobody's really asked me to do this. There's not very many scope manufacturers that are calling and say, hey, would you tear this scope up on video? I've never had that happen. I've never had anybody ask me to do that. But Sam did. He stepped up and said, hey, I believe in my product, and I want you to tear it up on video. I believe in this product too, or I wouldn't be running it personally. Like I said, I don't drink the orange juice when it comes to these scope manufacturers out there. I have to see it to believe it. I'm going to say this thing that a lot of people say from Missouri. I'm from the show me state. So you got to show me that it works. Anyways, guys, I said it already. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Drop in the bottom the comments. Let me know what you think about a drawing, and what you think about some ideas about maybe tearing this guy up. I thought about tannerite comes to mind, and we'll go from there. Guys, thanks for watching. Thank you for staying with me this long. I will have some good content coming out on this product, and I look forward to talking to you in the comments. We'll see you in the next video.